Welcome back, everyone, to AI Brief. It's great to have you here for episode 96. We have a ton of interesting stuff to unpack today. I'm Amin.
And I'm Leah. Looking forward to this deep dive.
Yeah, so let's jump right in. There was this really interesting panel discussion at the recent Tree AI conference. Experts in AI got together to talk about the whole idea of human-like intelligence, AGI.
Yeah, this one really caught my eye too, and it sounds like there's some serious doubt brewing among these researchers about whether we're even on the right path to AGI with our current approaches.
It's kind of surprising to hear that, right? I mean, there's so much buzz around AI, you'd think we were on the verge of a breakthrough.
Yeah.
But a huge majority of the experts on this panel were pretty skeptical. Like 79% of them actually think the public has a totally warped view of what AI can actually do.
That's a big disconnect, isn't it? And almost all of them, something like 90%, felt that this public misconception is actually throwing a wrench into research progress.
I can see how that would happen. If the hype is pushing research in a certain direction, it might be leading us away from the more fundamental questions that need to be asked.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems like a lot of them are feeling that pressure. 74% said they think research right now is being driven more by hype than by real scientific curiosity.
That's kind of a sobering thought. I mean, what did that say about the direction of the field?
Right. And when you think about the long-term goals, like actually achieving AGI, it gets even more interesting. A huge chunk of the experts, something like 76%, believe that just scaling up the AI methods we already have,
Yeah.
making them bigger and faster, it's just not going to cut it for getting to human level intelligence.
So we're probably missing some crucial piece of the puzzle then.
It really seems that way. It feels like this whole wave of excitement, all the headlines and media attention, might actually be leading research astray. We might be chasing the flashy, immediate applications and overlooking the deeper, more fundamental problems that need solving to get to real AGI.
That's a pretty thought-provoking takeaway, for sure.
It really makes you think.
Okay. Shifting gears a bit now, let's talk about Apple. Looks like they're making some pretty big moves into the healthcare space.
Yeah, looks like they're planning a major push with the revamped health app and this new AI-powered doctor service. Sounds pretty interesting.
The updated app is going to be able to track way more data, they say. So you'll get this much more comprehensive view of your well-being all in one place.
I'm really curious about this AI doctor service. Imagine getting personalized health advice, all based on the data collected by your Apple devices.
And there's even talk about future Apple Watch features that could monitor your blood pressure and detect sleep apnea, things like that.
Wow, that would be a game changer.
To make it all seem more legit, Apple is apparently reaching out to all sorts of medical professionals, specialists in sleep, nutrition, mental health, cardiology, the whole works, collaborating with them to make sure the advice people get is accurate.
It makes sense. Having that medical backing would definitely increase trust in the service.
Absolutely. Imagine having all these personalized health insights and guidance right there on your wrist, available anytime. It really changes the way people think about managing their health. More proactive and data-driven.
It's like having a health expert with you 24/7. Pretty incredible to think about.
All right, let's move on to some other cool developments in AI. Researchers have created this AI model called the immunity clock, and it's pretty wild. It can actually track changes in your immune cells over time, giving you a super detailed view of how your body ages at the cellular level.
That's fascinating. How does that work?
Well, they analyzed over 2 million immune cells to pinpoint specific genes that are linked to aging and inflammation. This level of detail could be a big deal for developing new therapies that help people age more healthily and boost their immune systems as they get older.
So AI could be used to actually slow down the aging process in our cells. That's amazing.
It's pretty mind-blowing, isn't it? Now, speaking of AI's impact on the future, Bill Gates recently shared his thoughts on how AI might completely transform certain professions.
Oh, yeah. What did he have to say?
He thinks AI could actually replace professionals, like doctors and teachers, within the next decade or so.
Really? That's a pretty bold prediction.
Yeah, his argument is that AI could end up providing really high-quality medical advice and education, maybe even to the point where humans aren't really needed for those jobs anymore. He did say this kind of shift would come with a lot of changes and uncertainty, of course.
It definitely makes you wonder what the world of work will look like if that actually happens. What skills will be important and what new jobs will be created. So many questions.
Yeah, it's a lot to think about. AI is already starting to impact creative industries too. H&M, the clothing company, has created these AI twins for 30 of their models.
AI twins, what are those for?
They're using them in their social media and marketing campaigns. Basically, they're digital versions of the models that can be used in photos and videos.
Interesting. So they don't need to hire real models anymore.
Well, that's a big part of the debate. H&M says they're doing it to make their creative process more efficient while still maintaining a human touch. But obviously, there are concerns about models losing jobs and not being fairly compensated.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a problem.
It's a tricky situation, and it's sparking a lot of discussion about the ethics of AI in the fashion industry. There are even legislative efforts happening, like the Fashion Workers Act in the US and the AI Act in the EU, to try to regulate how AI is used in modeling.
It's fascinating to see how AI is forcing us to rethink the rules in so many different areas.
Absolutely. And here's something else to consider. AI is starting to make its way into the lives of even very young children. Since ChatGPT and other tools like it have become available, parents and teachers are starting to figure out how to introduce AI to kids under 13.
Wow, AI for kids. That feels kind of early, doesn't it?
Some people think it's crucial to start early, so kids are prepared for a future where AI is everywhere. Others are a bit more hesitant. They have concerns about the ethical implications and how it might impact child development.
It's a big responsibility to figure out how to use this technology in a way that benefits kids without any negative consequences.
Definitely a lot of questions to answer there.
Oh, sure.
Before we wrap up, let's do a quick rundown of some AI tools that are trending right now that you might find useful. First up is Magic Form.
Okay, what's that one all about?
It's basically a no-code AI sales representative. It can automate the whole process of booking qualified appointments for you.
Sounds like a huge time saver.
Then there's Symbolab, a really powerful online math solver.
What can it do?
It can handle a wide range of math problems, from basic stuff to advanced calculus and beyond. Could be a lifesaver for students or anyone who needs to crunch some numbers.
Sounds like a great tool for research, too.
Next up is ClipDrop, an AI-powered tool that helps you create stunning visuals really quickly.
So like for presentations or social media posts.
Exactly. Then we have Ample Market, an AI-powered sales platform.
How is that one different?
It's all about helping you find potential customers and then create personalized outreach strategies to increase your sales conversions.
Sounds pretty sophisticated.
Stack AI is a really cool one. It's a no-code platform that lets you build your own custom AI assistants, chatbots, and workflow automations without having to write any code yourself.
Wow, that's impressive. So anyone can build their own AI tools now.
Pretty much, yeah. Then there's OTO. It's a tool that can summarize documents and web links for you and even help you with AI-powered writing and editing tasks.
So you could feed it a long article and get the key points in a flash.
Exactly. And finally, there's BugHerd, a simple tool for collecting and managing feedback and bug reports on websites.
That would be so useful for web developers.
For sure.
Well, that was a really fascinating deep dive. Thanks for taking us through all that.
My pleasure. It's incredible to see how quickly AI is evolving and impacting so many different aspects of our lives.
It really makes you wonder what the future holds.
Absolutely. And if you found this deep dive helpful, be sure to follow AI Brief and share it with your friends. The more informed we all are about AI, the better prepared we'll be for the future.
Couldn't agree more. See you next time.
Take care.